Alrighty guys, welcome back. Continuing with the Edain mod. I'm doing the Dwarven faction now because they're a personal favourite of... What's that for? They're not actually... I think they're a unique faction, I'll put it that way. Because before you start off, you select your fortress. This is a Dwarven fortress. And you only have 3 options, and you can pick Erebor, Ered Luin, or Eisenberg. Erebor speaks for itself, Lonely Mountain, if you're into the Hobbit at the moment. Ered Luin is the Blue Mountains, and Eisenberg is the Iron Hills. So I've chosen the first one because I'm gonna do it for each one, not like individual part, like as 3 episodes for each one. I'm gonna do. It'll still be the same, buildings and units, fortress and heroes, ring hero, and paladin powers. But for the first 2 parts, I'm gonna show you the 3 different units and the 3 different heroes because each side has their own heroes and different looking units. So I've gone ahead and picked the first one, which is the Erebor, Lonely Mountain, whatever you want to call it. Hanky Panky Mountain. That's weird, don't call it that. So I'm just gonna quickly show you.
Stay alert now. This way, dwarves. Let's get in there. Yeah. Get ready, dwarves. Keep up now. How about some fighting? Dwarves. Wollt ihr eine Demonstration?
Just gonna show you the basic units. They don't really, actually not really basic. It's not the only units. Like they don't have, basic sword and advanced sword and basic all that. It's just all the one. So get you to line up, fellas. Just do it. Perfect. Alrighty. Starting off with these guys here, these are the Erebor Guardians. They're your units. Actually, they've taken designs from the Hobbit film if you haven't seen it yet, with their helmets and their shields, and they've got these nice big hammers here so they can bash and smash. Just a quick note on the Dwarven units, all of them. They're slow, and you don't get many per group when you summon them, but they've got good attack points and good hit point, which means so they'll be slow, you won't get many of them, but they're hard to take down and they've got a good attack, so that's a good thing about the dwarves. So those are your guardians. Your archery units are the Erebor axe throwers, as you can see. Just combine them up, they've got a nice big, we've got a box of axes on their back, and they just toss those about. And it says they're slow, you don't get too many, but they're good at what they do. Here, this one, phalanxes, yeah, your pikemen. So he's doing a bit of Pilates there, love that. And as you can see, they've got the nice design. They've all got some of the dark red and the silvery gold, because Erebor is the largest of the Dwarven realms after probably the largest Dwarven kingdom, sorry, because Moria fell and all that after Moria. And they've got these nice big sort of halberds with the hammer on the end. Hammers are quite like a persistent thing I've noticed with the Erebor. And last, these are your advanced. Sorry, I told you before, you do get advanced infantry, I guess. And it's these fellas here. Actually, they've got a nice big axe there. It's pretty much just Gimli's axe from the first movies. The blades may be a bit, given a bit of a beard, and it's one's half himself, but I think they can swap. And is it all of them? No, they've got little pipes in their mouth. How about that? How about detail? So they've got the axe on the back. I don't think they can swap that yet. It might not be a function, but the axe on the back is in fact the one that Gimli does use. It's the same model but different skin. So they are your zealots, and they are pretty powerful. I think you get a couple of those and you do in a normal group, but they are quite powerful, and every Dwarven faction has those. And there's one unit I forgot. I'll quickly just do that. And this and this and this, and I'll do that too. Alrighty, I'm gonna pause it and then I'll jump ahead a bit and I'll catch up with you then. Bye. Alrighty guys, we're back. So, this is the unit I did show you last time. This is the Dwarven Rune Master. Bit of a range melee magic type. I'm not sure. I've tried. None of these work for me, so I don't know what's going on there. Might be in something that's not completely sure. This is a constant working process, this mod. So, here are your 4 siege units. I forgot to mention these. Battle Wagon, it's one of my first favorite. It's pretty much something you can. It's pretty much their equivalent of cavalry. Send it in, and it can pretty much just tear up a whole bunch of stuff. And you've got one of these. It's classed as an unknown beast. It's the one of the things that pulls Grond in Return of the King. So there's that. There's this little hammer. It's pretty much like a catapult, just with a giant hammer. So it goes dush 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 dush. Here we have the Demolisher, and this is like a battering ram. What happens is it's got 2 more unknown creatures on the other side. They pull those strings back, bam, bam. They're really powerful, but they're also quite weak. So yeah. And here we have the Iron Hills catapult. You see, it's got double thing either end, and they pull that, and flings out, and has. Pretty sure it has the same damage as a normal catapult. It just looks cool because it's got the twin firing system. I've done my upgrade, so to show you, they get the forged blades. Instead of heavy armor, they get mithril armor. And of course, they get the banner carrier. It just goes blue like normal. Actually, they look a bit more armored up now than that they've got their mithril armor going. And these fellas here, you see the banner carrier, he's still got his basic armor on, but he's got a nice little horn there, and he's got his hammer and a horn. I like the war horn effect, just the boom. That's how it sounds. And as you can see now, they've got giant hammers, and they get that ability to smashy smashy, which I love. And these guys don't get that ability. So now they're all upgraded up. I've shown you them. I can send these out to help these guys down here. I haven't given these guys their giant hammers yet, so I better do that. And I will just send the catapult down here. And you can upgrade the catapult with flaming munitions. Alrighty guys, that does it for the Erebor. I'm gonna skip ahead and we'll start doing, and I'll show you the Arid Lewin side of the dwarf. So, see you then. Alrighty guys, we are doing, I've skipped ahead a little bit just to show you the Arid Lewin basic units. And for those who don't know, Arid Lewin just means Blue Mountains. So these are dwarfs to Blue Mountains. This is their Hall of Warriors. Looks a bit different to the other one, but I like it. Nice. I like the nice blue banners. That's the Arid Lewin banners. Very nice. There's just a guy out here being a bouncer, being a hard-ass mofo. Alrighty, onto the units. As before, you get just 4 units. First off is your basic infantry. Just a swordsman, Arid Lewin Guardians. I've got the nice big broad shield with some good detail on that. And the sword, it's different. This is the only, I think this is not the only dwarven unit I know that has a sword instead of like an axe or something, like an axe or a mace. So that's very unique for them. I love how the shield is especially as big as they am, so it can really cover anything. Next you have your I'll just wait for them to come back. Come on, guys. But sorry, we'll come back now. These are your crossbowmen. So you had axe throwers with Erebor, so you get crossbowmen, and see they've got the same armor decals as swordsmen. Nice little beard. I do like the armor. Arid Lewin are my favourite of the 3. It's the blue and the silver, and the details on the armor is very nice. You have Eridluin phalanxes, and this is my favourite thing. It's like a, as you can see, it's like almost a pitchfork sort of design, and it's very well done actually. And they've got the central armor, like the large pulch on that side, as they are the pikemen. So, and last but not least, just give me a sec. I tell them to come back, but they've been open because the enemy's still going to be there, so I'll just wait for that. I'm investing Isengard at the time, so they're not as constant as the goblins. So, here we have your advanced infantry, which are the Eridluin not phalanxes, zealots. And as you can see, that weapon there, it's a mace, but it's pretty much a bearded axe with the blade 8 times around, and I do like the nice Ned Kelly, that's an Australian reference, don't get that, or, you know, Knights of the Republic, Mandalorian kind of helmet look they've got going there. They are very detailed. I do like that, and they're pretty strong. So, and for some reason only the Guardians get this. I suppose they're almost like an upgrade. I'll just activate it, should be there in a couple of seconds, and you'll see what it does straight away. And they get the full metal face look, which matches the banner, as you can see there. So, that is all your units for Eridluin. Pretty much the same as the Iron Hills, not Iron Hills, sorry, Erebor, except you get one less unit. They had like that kind of mage, almost like unit. So yeah, so you get those there. That's the only real difference. And you see, we've got different heroes, but that will be in part 2. So yeah, I'm gonna skip ahead of it, and then we'll show you the Iron Hills infantry, and that will be done for part 1. Alrighty, guys, see you in a sec. Alrighty, guys, we're back. Now, I'm doing the third and final Dwarven faction, which is, I believe it says Eisenberg on the thing, Hold to Eisenberg. So I think these are the Iron Hills. We've had the Blue Mountains and Erebor, and the Iron Hill was the next greatest Dwarven kingdom. Well, so, basic units. You have these fellas back here. Their faction's a little bit short at the moment, or would be size. They do come with a different type of axe, and you can upgrade them. Like the other ones, you can upgrade them from the axe to the siege hammers. They get these nice big axes like that. So they're red, and instead of crossbow axes, we get actual bowmen this time. And see, their armor's not as extravagant as you might think, but hey, I still like it. Here's your pikemen. They have a similar halberd look to the Erebor ones, but it's less of a hammer and more of a flatter blade. And here you have the Iron Hill Zealots. They have the bearded axe with the shield, which Captain America, and then you can swap it and they get this kind of hammer pick thing. So those are your basic units for the Iron Hills. And you might say, "Oh, Iron Hills wasn't," but to be honest, they're not my favourite. Just doing a little bit of, I love it that they do it. They put it on the ground, they do a bit of stretching, and they pick it back up again. I just love how they do it. They just a bit of Pilates and all that. And maybe one of these guys do it. So they shove it into the ground, and they can't pull it back out. So just funny little animations like that make it different. Oh, and this guy here, I'm not sure, I think he's like a little morale booster. He's got his giant hammer there. He's gonna smack some bickers upside the head. So yeah, that's your Iron Hill. I mean, I don't think they're anything special. I still Eridluin are the best, followed by the sorry, just put this guy's back in the comment. Eridluin followed by the Erebor, but completely up to you. I mean, you know, do what you want. So yeah, that's basic units. That's all the basic units for the Dwarven factions. pick your favourite, I guess. Alrighty guys, I'm going to pause it. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for part 2. Hopefully it'll be tomorrow, mate. If not, the next day, because said I've got to do the individual hero things again. And we'll look at the Iron Heel. And we'll do the heroes. So we've got Eredluin heroes, Iron Heel heroes, blah, 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 and Erebor heroes. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.